pitch. They said, just go sit on the sideline, watch the boys. The girls have
cheer the boys.
They don't want. They have no interest in playing football, right? And my coach and I, Leah, said, no, we want the girls on the pitch. So we did really simple training with them on our first session. We really trained for 2 days, and then over the course of 9 months, 12 months, they started getting coaching from other coaches. They gelled together as a team. They began playing in tournaments, playing U14 and U18. And the difference I noticed from my visit first,
so you have U14 and U18?
And now, so that's also developed. So what's gone from that is their self-confidence soared, their ability to deal with adversity, their perseverance, and everything about their whole being shifted from one visit to the next. That's what I really noticed, the big difference in the girls. So since then, we have supported primary soccer leagues or a tournament in Kabali. We've had 2 installations. The first installation, we had over 400 children playing. The second one, we had over 600 children playing, and almost as many girls as boys.
How often do you have the tournament?
So we're doing the tournament once a year. It goes in the first quarter, and we're doing primary children because we want development of the younger girls and boys to come in and start working and playing.
Do you have like a foundation in the US that actually helps you financially to support such a tournament?
So we have donors up in the United States. We have fundraising and donors in the United States. We bring down, again, of course, equipment, boots, balls, and such, jerseys, to help equip the soccer players playing. We've put together the whole tournament package, and from this, actually, we are working with FUFA. So we just sponsored a coaches clinic to come to Kabali. So we were part of the sponsorship program for that. We had 32 coaches, 6 women coaches.
Wow.
That has never happened before in all of FUFA. So we were so pleased that we had that many women show up. So what happens is we really believe in educating adults, because if you teach one coach how to coach and develop children, you're touching the lives of 200 children. Right? So we're really all about that. And in addition to that, now that we've done that, there's a tournament that's coming December 15th in in Saninde
Foundation.
and we've been invited to that. So we're putting together a group of girls from Kabali. This is big news, and we just had a big meeting about it last night.
What age group are you going to take?
I think it's going to be U14 or maybe U17, so that even the younger girls can play, as long as they're not playing in a developed league, and this is a development tournament.
Have you been to see Ugandan elite league for the ladies?
No, I've not. No, I've not been there. I've been working with the children and out and down in Kabali. I come up to Kampala to do my business, but really all of my work is really focused there. So
with the Saninde Foundation, taking your girls up to compete with some other girls, because this is all about unprivileged kids coming up together to play a bit of soccer. Uganda is very privileged that we have a professional footballer right now in England. I think she moved from Crystal Palace, I think, to QPR. And what experience do you think these girls will get from playing alongside other girls?
Well, what I really see happening is that you're taking girls that have not had exposure or seen the big city or had other experiences. So they've been living in Kabali, and then even in villages. They come to town to go to school. So we're going to be doing tryouts. So we're taking girls from all parts of the community and bringing them up as one team. They're going to come up here and have their eyes completely open to more competition, higher levels, what they can really achieve, and also partnering that with education. We believe that
you get them into schools.
Oh yes.
Once the girls are qualified to play with you, do you get them like schools and pay for their education, or
well, we're working
actually working with the schools?
We're working with the schools and other local organizations. So sometimes we have a footballer that needs educational fees. We find other organizations that will help support that. Right? But we're working within the schools as well. So
what schools are you working with at the moment?
Well, there's a list. We've got over 25 schools down in Kabali that we're working with, both private and public. So we're doing both. We're bringing everybody together, and what also that's doing is it's galvanizing the community. community, right? You get all these people in the community that really are involved in this project. And so it's not, and I've got an amazing group of volunteers that work down there and a whole committee that's all involved with that.
They're all from the U.S.?
No, they're all from Kabale.
They're local?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're local. And so in order for us to be successful anywhere, we really need the support.
You have to involve the local people.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So.
Okay, what kind of sports gear do you bring to facilitate football development for the girls?
We bring team kits, so jerseys, shorts, socks, shin guards, and boots. Yeah, we have boots as well. We have soccer balls, we have cones, we have markers, we have nets, we have all sorts of bibs for them to practice in and differentiate the teams. Again, we've sponsored the coaches clinic, so we want the coaches to do a really good job with the girls. And what's really interesting, Alice, is that the girls in town now, because we've opened the door to this, it's been going on for 2 years. They're forming together and they're coming to our coaches and saying, "We want you to coach us.
We want to play.
We want to play. You can't stop it now. It's all done. It's finished."
Well, that's amazing. How, Susan, do you manage to get the confidence of this little girl who has never played soccer before, who is used to actually just cheering somebody on the side, to actually get on the pitch, put on some shorts, and start playing? How do you get their confidence up? What therapy do you give them? What sort of I don't know, what sort of training do you give these little girls to say, look, don't be afraid, you can play, you can be one of the best?
When we're down here, because I'm down here a couple of times a year, so it's really, I have a smaller impact than really my volunteers and my committee members and my coaches. So really my coaches are the ones that do a fantastic job of speaking with the children. And sometimes when children have problems, they come to the coach and they say, "Hey, coach, I need this, I have this problem." And so it's another form of supporting children, right? Other than just...
How do you train those coaches to have the confidence to translate it from themselves to the kids?
We work with the coaches. They know what our philosophy is uplifting children, elevating them to higher levels, empowering them. We talk about different social circumstances. Do you know that if you bring football to a community, the crime rate goes down? If you bring football to a community, you work with girls, teenage pregnancy goes down.
Of course.
They have a sense of being. They have a place to go. They have a sisterhood to rely on. So those are the sorts of things. Those are the benefits that happen when these girls are playing football. Now, of course, we started with the older girls. So now these younger girls expect to play.
How old are the older girls?
The older girls are now playing 18, so this started back in 2013. So now you have these little 8, 9-year-old girls that are saying, "We want to play." The door is open. It was never a question whether they could play or not play.
Wow.
Right? Now they're playing.
Well, the UBC, we have the biggest reach in this country. And in Kabale right now, people are watching you in Kabale. What would you want to say to the parents out there who are not letting their kids go out to play soccer?
That's a great question. So soccer is not only about football. Of course, we want the kids to achieve the highest goals possible. I'd love to see 1 or 2 or 3 players play on the national team or even beyond and play international. However, that being said, football and sport does a lot more for children than just the benefit of playing at a higher level. It creates high self-esteem. You learn how to deal with diversity. You learn leadership skills. You learn how to follow. It provides discipline. So if your child is not doing well in school, you can use soccer as an incentive for them to increase their studies. So if you don't get this sort of a grade or you haven't done your chores, then you can't go to the pitch. And trust me, they will get their stuff done so they can go play. Also, playtime is really important for development, for mental development and happiness. Kids need to, and even adults, we all need to play a little bit, right? So they need to play in order to do better in their studies. There's been studies that have shown that when their children are physical and they get some exercise and their brain gets working in different fashions, they're able to sit in their classroom and actually absorb more information. They can use their brain, their cognitive thinking skills much better than if they don't play sport. Now, it could be music, it could be dance, it could be sport, it could be any other activity, but do something.
Okay, with with the sports gear you have, is it 100% football related, or you get like cricket gear, handball or stuff like that?
Yeah, we stay focused with football.
Football.
Yep, we stay focused with football.
Susan, thank you very much for coming here to UBC. You're welcome.
You.
Stay tuned to UBC. Ronnie Santos will join me shortly.